Walking away from Heat Celtics game 6, I was unsure about who I was going to do a breakdown on, and I decided to go with Jimmy Butler, who scored 47 points. I could go through a lot of this film because it was just so much from it, so many buckets he was able to get on his way there. But it wasn't even the number 47. It wasn't even the amount of points he scored. It was how he was scoring them. And it was the way that he manipulated this whole defense the entire game, getting to his spots. It wasn't the same explosive, getting to the rim, hitting contact, getting to the line. This was just pure high IQ basketball being played, just reacting to the Celtics defense. So I just want to go through a few of these plays just to showcase why. First one, Jimmy Butler pick and roll with Bam Adebayo. One of the things in this game coming into this series, like after the first 2-3 games, we kept saying, is Robert Williams has to be eliminated kind of like Bam is eliminated many nights defensively, where you switch a shooter onto him, clear him out to the deep corner, and you go empty corner on the other side. Now the counter to this right here is that we see right here, he sits in the paint. He has 2 feet in the paint because we saw Gabe Vincent take a 3 in game 5 where he jumped from there and basically blocked his corner 3. Like, he's a very talented defender. Right here, Jimmy Butler's going to make a highlight play that I know a lot of people are talking about, but the reasoning behind him making this highlight play is even more intriguing. Like, he knows Robert Williams is on that left side, on that weak side. So what does he do? He's going to plant his foot on the right, on his left, and he's going to spin right to get to the right side of the rim because Robert Williams can't help over there, and he lays it in. That's the type of stuff that he was doing in this game. Just everything was measured, and he was able to get going in that way. Next one, gets an offensive rebound. Robert Williams is on him. One of the things you want to is against a Celtics defense. One of the most important things about playing this defense is that if you have an advantage matchup wise, you have to go. Like, if you hesitate and you don't go with that, they are going to swarm you and they are going to beat you. That's just the way it is. Right here, he has Robert Williams on him. Caleb Martin's going to come through. He's going to screen off. Marcus Smart switches onto him. Yes, he's a defensive player of the year. But anybody that is smaller than Jimmy Butler, it means Jimmy Butler is going to rise over the top of you, and he's going to shoot over the top. And that is good offense for the Miami Heat. He immediately goes up. He doesn't hesitate, goes over the top, falls down, hits it. And that's the stuff, the difference maker, of him just reacting, not playing slow, not waiting for others to create for him or him playing bully ball. It was just very smart offense being run. Now, the next one, being used as a roller, a very important element of this. But before this game, one of the things I kept talking about was that Jimmy Butler and three-point shooting on this Heat team goes completely hand in hand. Yes, the Heat have struggled shooting three all playoff run, and Jimmy has had big games. But if they were going to win, Jimmy and the three-point shooting could be unlocked together. And we've seen that happen. They shot really well, and Jimmy Butler scored 47. The reasoning is he was utilized more like this. Jimmy Butler's a roller, spins off. Kyle feeds him in the middle of the lane. If we look at over here on the weak side, there's one defender, two Heat players, because Horford dipped down. He has three defenders surrounding him in the lane. Now Oladipo, all he has to do is clear, and now it's going to be an open three because he has to pick one. PJ Tucker has an open three, and he hits it. The threes he's able to create just off rim pressure, the thing he wasn't able to do in games 4 and 5 because of the injury. Now he's able to get to the rim. He's drawing three defenders, and the role players were able to capitalize on plays like that. Another one, speaking of manipulating a defense, you're going to see right here, he has the matchup he wants. Like we keep saying, he has to go with the matchups that are winnable matchups. And right here, early in the possession, or actually late in the shot clock, but early in the possession right here on this play, he has the matchup he wants. So this crowded, strong side, you're going to see Oladipo and Bam on top of each other. They can flow into a hammer screen if they want and potentially get a three. But what's going to happen is Jason Tatum isn't helping at the nail fully. They're going to dip Al Horford down to the paint. And as I play a little bit just to showcase, Tatum's staying kind of grounded on that wing three for Gabe Vincent, and Horford now dips all the way down. What that means is they're not going to allow Jimmy Butler to get a drive in the slot. They're going to crowd him if he goes and does that. What does Jimmy do in reaction time? Okay, they're going to block off the rim, and Tatum's not going to fully help with the nail. I guess I'll just get to the elbow right here and rise over the top of Derek White. That's the best shot on the floor. It's the smartest shot on the floor, and he buries it. Him reacting to stuff like that is more impressive than anything scored, stat, anything from this game from Jimmy Butler. The last one, he has the Defensive Player of the Year on him, 99-99 with 2 minutes left. Very big play in the game. The crowd is on their feet. They have all the momentum. They're going to try to get Max Strus to come screen because they want Derek White on him again. They're going to try to draw a mismatch. But the thing about this point in the game, the Celtics aren't giving up matchups that Jimmy Butler wants. They're not going to. They're going to hedge, they're going to show, and they're going to recover. How do you beat a show and recover? Well, Jimmy Butler's going to show you right here as I go back and play it at full time, run time. This is how you beat it. You go full speed because now they can't recover. Now Bam's guy, Horford, has to dip down into the paint. So now he's in the final level of this. He beat the initial coverages. Now, how do you beat Al Horford that's given him fits, and Robert Williams given him fits at times this series with their length? Well, you just rise over the top of him and be the aggressor right here. Just rises up. He has momentum. He buries it and he gets the and one. Just the way he was able to present his shot profile in this game was the big storyline. The way he was able to manipulate one of the league's probably the best defense in this league right now. That's the part that really says something about this game 6 performance.